She crying? First. He just taking and go for an extra sheet of work. No, I'm gonna get paid for it. I'm fucking around and get paid for work. No reason. You walked up shop, call for you. I'm not going for Franklin. I'm going to go
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Assistant manager.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud. Make it real difficult on them.
They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long, no big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
And a play like that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on him.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dragged over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw again. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Catch in the middle. It's Galloway. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out. It's Knight. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got a little space. There he goes.
Okay.
He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down in the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker is. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Catch in the middle, it's Morton. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Gordon. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking down the middle. He's going for the goal line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Going for 6. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Snags it over the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Thanks to Graff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He makes it go. And he will score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish the first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And the extra point is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Moves to the back. Finding open areas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Green Wave. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Auburn ready to put it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a major question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. They'll run the option. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Sends it back in motion. On the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Back to throw, it's Washington. The quick out. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for...
Because I've done the field sobriety exercises,
fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw. It's Washington. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wright. It's a seam wide open at the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Tulane right back to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Offense lining up quickly. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Motion from the wide receiver.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires one high and deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the change. It's first down at the 27. The Chanticleers in the hurry up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Leaves it with the back.
Couldn't
quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. And he did just that.
Scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Powers through the defender. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really lets it fly deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chanticleer. They want to see if they can score the deuce. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Stick coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for. But the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for room. It's Knight. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Rides the back on the option to give. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, we live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Coastal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Trying to punch it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Tulane right back to the line.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Offense gets set for second down. Motion from the back. Got it behind the line. It's Knight. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Firing toward the end zone. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security, not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mendoza.
Funky weird
He's
formation.
going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh,
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
ain't no way on the
And
set.
we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Owens. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Graham. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The shot that clears racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Caught over the middle, it's Graham. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback keeper. That should be the final play of the first half. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll keep it himself. Goes a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
And this is really frustrating as a coach. Great job running the option, making the right read, getting down the field. You got to take care of the football now. You did the hard part. You got to worry about taking care of the football and the option all the time. Get on the ground, live to fight another play.
Grab near the marker. It's right. Touchdown, Greenway. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Chanticleers are in the hurry up.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Quick completion on the out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Gonna look downfield again. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. They'll run the screen. Needed to get to the 45 for the first down. Stopped a little bit short. You'd think this is the go area on fourth down. He'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Graham. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If they both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job on the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball going. And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He slings it deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. They'll run play action. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And that's just how they drew it up. Nice job by the QB. Listen, fourth and short, this is a tough situation. You want to keep it as a quarterback. He makes the right read. They stick their foot in the ground, and they get the first down. Not by much, but they get a new set of downs.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Goes to the option. They'll give it to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Third and goal where the strong come through. It's Washington. Under fire. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Calls his own number. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The shot that clears headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapse the pocket on that play.
And the shot that clears will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's fourth and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense. And they're trying to get the football back to this offense. Trying to make
over there.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal. He fakes it. The fake and a little shuffle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Graham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The shot that clears will hustle to the line. To to throw. It's Mendoza. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Quick completion on the out route. Breaks into the open. They'll
Because
finally
we make it
drag him
tough.
down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
He's here to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Owens. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he got loose. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Owens. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gotta find a completion on this one. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm,
Kind of
early,
been a
trying
rough
to
day.
find that in their next game, I think would go.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to...
Motherfucker right here.